see, I got a camp set up. Kind of bright over here in the shade. But it's a nice weekend. The weather's awesome. It's a little breezy today. I tried to pick somewhere. I honestly didn't really look at how the wind's going to change. It may get windy, it may not. A little breezy right now, but not horrible. But anyways, out here at Fort Cobb in the WMA. Not gonna link my location or anything. You can look it up, you can figure that out. It's not hard to find. And there is rules and regulations to camp in the WMA. So look that up if you want to come out here. But anyways, I'm gonna try to shoot a couple videos. Hopefully the wind's not horrible out here. I think it'll be decent. But yeah, it's like 70 degrees, sun shining, birds all over the lake. Peaceful day. But started out driving through the park, the state park part. I always do that when I come down here, just to see what's there. This little area, I've camped here a lot in the past and as a kid and stuff. It's kind of one of my favorite areas in the WMA. So hang out, I watch the ducks. I don't know if you can see them, but right there, there's birds everywhere. I think it's flying south season for them. The lake is a little low from normal. You can look here, kind of see where it's at, and you can see the trash that the fishermen left behind last night. Coals are still hot. So, group last night fishing. I will pick up a lot of this trash. Can't pick it all up, but I'll leave it better than I found it. Always do. But winter's coming up. There's some videos I wanted to film while I was out here. So it's basically a filming trip. That's the goal for being out here. So probably gonna set up and shoot a couple videos. I may set up over here actually. But yeah, shoot a couple short little videos, and then of course this trip video. Next weekend, of course by the time you're seeing this it would have already happened, but next weekend I've got another group get together at Red Rock, so that should be fun. But enough rambling. I'm gonna just hang out here. Lazy trip, laid back, low miles other than getting here. You know, nothing fancy, nothing big, but nothing wrong with that, right? So part of the reason of this trip is just to get ready for winter, change up a few things. I've kind of had my winter sleeping bag up here, but first step is, one, these pillowcases got to go. This satin, whatever it is, it's nice and cool in the summer, but in the winter it's cold. And these pillows, they're flat. Just being closed up in here, they went down to nothing. So I'm gonna swap those out. And then secondly, I'm gonna swap out the sheets. After getting the stuff swapped over in the tent, it was fun just hanging out, watching the birds. The weather turned out unexpectedly nice, so I called up the family and had some of them come out and hang out for the day with me.
Cheese.
Video and Goober.
Put back in the I got my hand on. Guys, Brenda, shisha, guys. Shisha, guys. Wow. Dad, you know this? You know snakes live in the forest?
Snakes live in the forest?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen one?
They're covered in cobweb.
Cobwebs?
Oh, we found a ladybug.
You found a what?
It's not a ladybug.
A ladybug?
No.
Oh. Not a ladybug?
I found it. Right out. You go on that side, I go on this side.
Okay. Yeah.
It smells like cinnamon.
It does smell like cinnamon. You are right.
It's like cinnamon rolls.
I don't know that someone's cooking cinnamon rolls, but it does smell like cinnamon.
Yeah. And I see the ducks too. I like ducks. But I don't know if flamingos live here.
I don't know if flamingos live here either. I don't think they do.
But I will be good ones here. You go down that side, I go this. Dad, you go down this side, I go down this side.
Okay.
I'm walking this.
So, as you can tell, we're going for a walk. Let's see what we find here on the lake. I just brought the phone with me. What are these? These are footprints.
From who?
Well, they're from an animal. Not a bear. It's from a deer.
A deer.
Yeah.
A deer won't like this.
That's why we look on the ground as we're walking to see what we find. Because there's deer tracks. See, look right here.
Huh?
These are even more deer tracks.
Dad, the deer walks like this. Slowly. Slowly. This walks like this. And they walk up the walk down that way.
Oh, really?
Santa's house.
To Santa's house.
Santa's house is that way.
Santa's house is that way. That's where the deer were headed.
Santa's house is far away.
It's far away?
Yeah, way far away.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure that's the same kind of deer. But that is a hanger. You are correct. It's a nice day. It's like 70 degrees.
Yeah.
Hard to beat.
Yeah, it's hard.
It was supposed to be windy today, but it's actually pretty nice. That's how deer go. Nom nom nom.
see the road.
Yeah.
That way. Can I go? We need to go. Oh, look. There's no tracks.
Yep. More deer tracks.
Look.
This is where they... There's the deer, Nora. That was the deer. We missed them.
Where are they at?
They're up in those trees. We just can't see them. I heard them, and I could see just the tops of them. But they're on the other side of that fence up there.
I can see them.
And that's why we're seeing the tracks, because they were literally right there. I don't know if I got any of that on film or not, but we saw those deer tracks. And then in the grass and trees right next to us, we spooked them and they jumped. I think they were bedded down in there.
Yeah, and then...
But I don't know that I got any of that on camera. But it's fun. Let's go out and explore. A lot of fun.
Dad. What? Dad, what? Why is it a picture?
Because I'm just taking pictures to enjoy it. We're out exploring and I'm trying to see what all we can find.
What's on that?
Yeah.
This down. Hurry up, pipe.
And this is why I walk around all the campsites. Treasures, fishing weights, just laying here. And I found a knife as well. So always look over your campsites. You might find some good freebies.
William. There they are.
I put the cameras down and hung out with the family for a little bit. It was nice having them out, even just to hang out for a few hours. It was fun roaming around, exploring, seeing what we could find, and just enjoying the weather. They were headed home to their warm and comfy beds, and I was going to hang out and hopefully have a good night. The forecast was calling for wind, but the weather, well, it turned out better than expected. Well, you can't really tell from the camera, but it's almost dark. Sun setting. And it's been a great weekend. I'm surprised it's not busier than it is. There's a few hunters I've heard. There's a few boats I've seen fishing. But, I mean, the water's basically glass. There was one dude on a kayak fishing. I haven't seen anybody drive down the road. Across the lake where there's other places, I ain't seen nobody there. It's like the perfect weekend and nobody's here. It's like maybe they know something I don't know. But anyways, this weekend I came out to film a couple of videos. Hopefully they'll turn out, make something of them. Just some gear type stuff. But just a relaxing camping trip. And so far the weather has been amazing. It was actually supposed to be windy. The last 2 weeks it's rained like almost non-stop and been cold. And so I didn't really have plans for this weekend. It was just kind of, alright, I'm going to go to Fort Cobb. Whatever happens, happens. And here I am. The weather's awesome. We had a pretty good sunset till the clouds started rolling in. Kind of affected that a little bit. But man, it's hard to beat a weekend like this. Some of the family came out for a little bit. We kind of played in the water, did a little hiking and stuff. But they headed home. Because honestly, like I said, I thought it was supposed to be cold and windy, and just the weather turned out good. And you never really know, and planning to camp with a family and stuff, it's a little tougher. Me, on the other hand, I can wing it. Literally, I grabbed a loaf of bread on the way here at the store and loaded up stuff. I grabbed my tote from Arkansas, so whatever food was in there I brought. Grabbed a few things out of the fridge. So basically no money on this trip. And I mean, this is hard to beat. I'll overlay some footage and stuff from my phone right now. But I mean, just what a sunset, what a calm night. Now I may wake up and it's storming and windy and crazy, but this is some awesome weather. I did post up a few places that I was out here, just to see if anybody wanted to come, and nobody really bit, which is fine. It's Bedlam, and I know that's a big thing. I think it's Bedlam anyways. I don't know, I'm not a sports guy, but I'm pretty sure it's Bedlam this weekend. But I know a lot of people's got stuff to do, and especially on a nice day like today, they're probably taking advantage of it elsewhere as well. But I'm excited. Got a few things swapped out, ready for the winter. Just ready to kick off camping season again. I know this isn't a big epic video. My videos here lately haven't been. And I'm perfectly fine with that. I do have some bigger trips coming up that I plan to do a lot more with. But, you know, these little weekend trips, this last minute stuff, sometimes that's just what you have time for. Sometimes that's what you need. And like right now, I could be sitting at home and miss all of this sunset, all this peacefulness. Man, there's been birds and ducks and geese and pterodactyls and just everything flying around today and just chilling on the water. The only thing, I didn't bring a fishing pole again. So I'm going to have to, I already bought one for the Subaru, I just haven't put it in. I'm going to have to get one of those collapsible poles or something and like hide it and make sure I've got a backup fishing pole. Because this would be an awesome night to fish. But like I said, the weather's awesome. It's not hot, not cold. As a matter of fact, what is it right now? It's showing 66. The low tonight is going to be 52. So, perfect camping weather. Just still, calm. You know, tomorrow I'm going to get up and just head back home and knock out a few more projects. By the time you're seeing this video, that would have already happened. But next weekend I've got a meet down at Red Rock. And I may have already said that in this video. I don't remember what I filmed. I filmed so much stuff today. But anyways, I got that to plan for and kind of get loaded up for, just in case work keeps me busy this week. So I'm going to head back in the morning and kind of knock that out. But yeah, just hanging out. Excited for the fall weekend, or the fall weather to kick off. Work's finally slowed down a little bit, and I can start going camping pretty regularly. And as well as throw some overland trips in there. You know, not every trip is epic miles and epic stuff, and honestly, I'm trying to dial back some of my stuff to do simple things like this. You know, more hiking, more exploring, more slower paced, enjoying places. Because last year I covered a lot of miles, did a lot of trips and group trips and a lot of work. And this year I'm just hoping to calm it down. But I know my memory card's starting to get full on this camera. It's getting dark anyway, so I'm probably going to kick off of this. I'm going to chill by the fire, eventually probably go watch a movie, and just enjoy the night. I'm going to go knock out a time lapse tonight, hopefully. We'll see, these clouds rolling in. Might kill my star time lapse. But try to knock something out. That'll probably be it for tonight, and I'll check back in with you in the morning. Well, I have got camp all packed up. I walked around, picked up a little trash. I'm gonna walk around, pick up a little more. But I don't know if you can tell, it's a foggy morning. You can kind of see it up in the trees here. But anyways, it was the calmest, most peaceful night I think I've ever had camping. Temperatures are perfect. The only downside is this morning with the moisture and the temperatures, everything's a little dewy. So I'm gonna have to open the tent and the awning back up when I get home. I would wait for the sun, but it's not supposed to clear up and the clouds drop until this afternoon. So I don't know how long this fog's gonna take. And I got projects at home I need to knock out. But anyways, nice little simple weekend trip. Thanks for joining me on this one. I appreciate all the people that watch my crap. At the end of the day, I throw it together for me and the family to watch. You know, I'm not trying to be some big famous YouTuber. Although, hey, if it pays someday, that'd be great too. I don't know if you can hear all those ducks. I can't see them. I can hear them. But this would have been a good trip to bring the kayak on. Next year, I need to use it more. I didn't even take it out this year. So, maybe next year. But anyways, I'm gonna quit rambling. I'm gonna get off here. Thanks for joining me on this one. Be sure to click like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And as always, there's still another mile left to explore. I'll see you on the trail.